Welcome to this week's installment of the 2-Minute Drill. I'm here with Nichols football head coach Kevin Loney. Kevin, we had homecoming weekend here at Nichols this past weekend. You suffered a loss. It was your fourth of the season. Talk about the contest.
I thought that our kids played really hard. I think that the thing we're trying to get our guys to understand is, hey, starting fast. And that's our biggest challenge right now, is that for the last 2 years, we've not been able to get our guys to really believe that they're good enough to win right away. Before, even during pregame, where, when you get into the flow of the game, like, oh, wait, we can play with these guys, and all of a sudden you're playing. Well, they've got to believe that from day one. That's why we recruited them. That's why they're here. And they're more than good enough to win with in our conference. So we've got to get over that hump, and as soon as that happens, good things will start happening for us. Let's
talk about the overall atmosphere of homecoming weekend. It's your second one here in Dudley. Weather was fantastic. We had a great crowd at the game, lots of alumni on campus. Talk about the festivities that went on.
It was great. I thought, I had a chance to go to the Hall of Fame induction the night before. I thought it was phenomenal. It was a packed house. Getting to see a lot of our alum who we don't get to talk to that often. They're back. They're supportive. They want to know what they can do to help, how they can help the institution, not just football, and it's been a pretty good feeling for us. We're excited. I thought the weather, like I said, was phenomenal as compared to last year. It was kind of downpour and a little bit challenging, but this year it was a phenomenal experience. So,
I think you have to be happy with the way you played in the second half. We talk weekly about not beating yourself, and I think this week in the game, there weren't as many missed tackles. You definitely showed improvement.
Certainly. It's a work in progress. I've told our kids that Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built, and we have a lot of good clay for a lot of good bricks here. So we're just trying to get this to the next point where now, again, we begin to believe, hey, we're good enough to go out and play right away and not wait till the second half, because obviously as you get to play certain teams, you don't have enough opportunities in the second half.
Lastly, Kevin, you're heading to Plymouth, New Hampshire this weekend to take on the Panthers, a team that was very successful early part of the decade. It's fallen on somewhat hard times lately. Talk about the matchup.
I tell you what, Plymouth State is probably the most physical team in the NAFC. They run a power-running offense. It's a big physical offensive lineman, big physical running backs. Both guys, in fact, everyone in the backfield is over 215 pounds. And so you got your work cut out for. Kids on defense have the work cut out for them. Very aggressive on defense. They're very physical in the secondary. So our receivers have a long day ahead of them. That said, I think if we play our best football, and I've been saying that for 4 weeks now, if we play our best football, we should have a pretty fun day. I think we pose some matchup problems for people schematically on offense. Our skill players are it's probably the best collection I've been around anywhere that I've been. Joe Lambert and Dylan Rimsky and all those guys, and I think they give people a really hard time. I don't see any difference on Saturday. So our hope is we go out and just play our best football, and from the start. If we do that from the start, we should be off to the races.
Great. Thank you very much, Coach. Fans, remember to log on to NicholsAthletics.com for everything football, as well as shopNicholsAthletics.com, which is our brand new team store. You can get all your football merchandise there.